Okay, I have a much different video today, and this is in response to a package I just got in the mail. So I'm going to show you what I have here in front of you. You see it's an Oregon license plate. Actually 2019 is when it was good till. I found these at a swap meet last year or the year before, and I have turned them into a lamp. There's many ways you can do it. There was a really cool video showing like a bicycle spoke wheel and then taking license plates and bolting them onto that. That was a pretty cool idea. I just decided to do a method where it doesn't even damage the plate one bit, so you just put the screws on there. The problem with this one is that I had some hardware and none of the other hardware would match up that I had found, and I had just had to kind of improvise for a long time, and I just mounted it. I purchased a light cord at a thrift store and attached some parts to it, and there's a light bulb, and I think I had this ring laying around and some copper that I found laying around. I was missing one piece, so I had to polish up another rusty, dirty piece of copper that I found. But anyway, so probably all of $4 into this license plate lamp, except for the other little accessory parts. So we got a Washington State plate here, a California plate right here. Like I said, if you want to do crafting, you want to get the plates as low as possible. This one says 517 DON. That's kind of cool. I don't know if that was somebody's HJH. So that's kind of neat. And I've only bolted it at the top right there. I just left it, I think, unbolted at the bottom so it could just, because I ran out of that right kind of hardware. I haven't found out where to hang it. I took some old phone cable and I think I'm going to hook it onto something and then hang it and then find a way to get the cord. So that's kind of a fun project there, and you can do it. This next clip or part I'll show you will stress if you can't see the license plates in person, make sure that you know that they're probably going to be in worse condition than you thought they were. If you're a license plate collector, sometimes you want everything just so. Sometimes you just want for the numbers. But we'll just go through the reasons why I purchased these. Now we'll do probably the best one first here, and this one actually came in its original envelope, and this one is an Iowa motorcycle license plate. There's the original envelope. I meant to grab 04475, and I actually purchased 74. The picture unfortunately was not very good of this one, but it's darn near mint. There's one little scuff there on the 4. I don't think you'll be able to see it about right there. Not to worry, I couldn't see that in the picture. The picture was kind of blurry. I use a very, not this camera, but for many of my picture taking, I use a very old 12-point megapixel camera. It probably cost me $1 at a thrift store, maybe $2 at the most. It came with all the stuff. I might have had to buy a card for it. And I can take wonderful pictures without even trying. So why couldn't you have decent pictures on an eBay auction? Beyond me. The next one I got, and oh, by the way, I've been collecting license plate motorcycle ones just very shortly. I just started. That's my third or fourth. So this was, I want to say, $3.99, $2.99, or $3.99 plus shipping. So that was about $5 for shipping on that one. So that got up there. A lot of motorcycle plates. They had a whole bunch of them. So I mean, certain states will have a bunch of unused ones, but other states you'll have to find used ones, and they will be kind of expensive. You might be paying $10 for a plate and another $5. So if you have 50 states to go and paying $15 for every plate, that's not very efficient. And when a lot of people do crafting, they say, oh yeah, plates are not going to cost you very much. But it depends on where you get them and who you know. Because sometimes you can find guys that just cleared out a whole shed, thousands of plates, all the same kind, and you can get them for $1 or less a plate. 50 cents a plate, you name it. Local thrift store or a secondhand store down this way sells license plate birdhouses for $10. So if I'm paying $10 or $15 for a license plate, I'm not going to sell a birdhouse for $10. So this next one here is a not from 1998, it's from 1976. I wanted to get one of these Illinois bicentennial plates for a long time, and I knew the condition wasn't going to be great. It's a little worse for the wear. It's got some rusting up at the top there, and quite a bit of rusting on it. But I didn't realize this. You won't be able to know on camera, but this is one of the thinnest plates I own. Most plates you can't do that. This is easily bent in half. I mean, you don't even have to try. You just look at it and it's bent. But I'm going to try to clean it up as best as I can. I just thought the RT 1998 looked kind of cool. So that was cool. The one I'm disappointed about, and I'm going to do maybe a little intro for this one here. This is from Wisconsin. And this is America's Dairyland, Wisconsin. Think of that 70s show. They had a yellow plate. I'm not exactly sure what year that was from, whether it was the 70s or the 60s that plate was from. This one is somewhere from the early 70s, like 73, and it goes up to 79. There's a yellow plate that looks exactly like a 70s show plate, but it's embossed with 80 on the back of it. So does this have an embossing on here? Yeah, so this was originally a 73 plate. That's embossed 73 on the back of it. I'm kind of disappointed because I took a dark picture, but they kind of had a light shining on it, so where the 8 is shining, it looked beautiful. But I didn't realize that this whole end is totally obliterated. The paint is broken, chipped off that, and that's all wrinkled and gross. I'm going to have to do some work to it to make it a little better, and I'm going to clean the dirt off of it, of course, really dirty. But this is what a lot of people would call a candidate for crafting. And I saw some beautiful mint plates that people have been using for crafting. A lot of people just don't know the value of a license plate. This one does have a little bit of value, and I think I paid probably close to what it's worth. I paid $4.99 for this, and if I had known that was all squashed down there, I would have not gotten that. I would have paid up for a nicer plate, and I might still do that, but I just wanted the one with the 70s tags on it. I thought that was kind of cool, and television connection to that 70s show. Everybody's favorite, Hello Wisconsin is what they say. And there's, I believe, says December on their plate. December, Wisconsin. I'm not sure what their number is because they usually have a 70s show or something on the plate. Eric's Vista Cruiser number is what people are probably trying to collect, or something fairly similar to that. And I think his car is probably, what, a 68 or a 69? So maybe that's approximately when that plate is from. I don't know. I haven't found a good, history research or vlog on that. That'd be something if somebody could do a video on the TV license plates. That would be kind of cool. And collect some of the ones that are very iconic. Like a Chips motorcycle plate or something like that. But anyway, still cool nonetheless. It was a little worse for the wear. It's beat up. I guess it adds character, a history to it. I would much rather have this like my California plate from 62 or 58 or whatever it was. That was in really amazing condition, and this is not, so it's alright. So anyway, what I'm trying to say without being too long here is that license plate collecting is very addictive. It can be just like baseball cards, and there's very many of them. People can trade them. They're not as rare as you think they are, but they do cost quite a bit because they have to ship usually via priority or something like that, so they don't get folded in half in the mail. That's what I have for you, and hope you enjoyed some of that, and thank you for watching.
Back was done. You're on the right track. Don't look back in the shades on. Stay on tap. But wait a minute, there's a guy back there. Do you know who's at your side? So wait a minute, can you help them now? Can you stop him? Got him, bro. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. Get up. You're right now. Oh, right now. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. Get up. You're right. Hello, Wisconsin!